Testing 1, 2, 3. So we're just gonna make this like fun and cash. Total cash.
And also,
Hi, I'm Bree with MZ Burning Glass, and well, every good cowgirl always comes prepared. Today, I'm drinking ranch water, the original hard seltzer made with 100% agave and natural lime juice in the far west Texas. It'll give you a mustache.
nice.
Let's see how this goes. All right, I'm Bree House, and today we're talking about J.O.L.T.S. It's October, and that can only mean one thing: playoff baseball. Okay, it can also mean a lot of other things like more pumpkin items returning to coffee shops and store shelves, and it also means that holiday shopping season is coming. But if you've been watching the news, then you heard about the supply chain woes that worry retailers. Much of that has to do with the labor market. So, fly. Sorry, it was literally coming right into my mouth. Achha! Much of that has to do with the labor market. So let's look at all of these job numbers that have come out in the past few days. Last Friday, the Bureau of Labor Statistics released its monthly jobs report for September. And as you might have heard, the numbers weren't good. In fact, they were a huge swing and a miss. See my baseball reference there? Only 194,000 new jobs were created in September. Economists had expected that number to be more than 500,000. The job openings and labor turnover survey for August showed that there were a near record high of 10.4 million job openings. These openings are in critical parts of our economy, most notably the supply chain. We need dock workers, truck drivers, logistics specialists, and the list goes on. In fact, there are roughly 540,000 unfilled jobs in the logistics industry right now. And that's one big reason why the supply chain isn't working. There's also a shortage of retail workers. You know, the people who stock the shelves and staff the cash register. In fact, retail sales have seen a high resignation rate as these employees take advantage of better paying jobs in other industries. According to the J.O.L.T.S report, there are 1.2 million openings in the retail industry. All right, back at it. Another area heavily impacted remains healthcare. And while this month's job opening report saw an overall decline of 224,000 openings, there are still 1.5 million positions needing to be filled in healthcare. So what's it all mean? First, it's a good time to be looking for a job, even for people with complex or unique employment needs. Second, there just aren't enough employees with the right skills to go around. You can't just walk into a job as a truck driver, dock worker, or registered nurse without some training. Back in the spring, we published an important study that identified the coming demographic drought. Now, the entire nation is feeling its effects, and the pain isn't going to go away anytime soon. But here at MZ Burning Glass, we're working with employers, higher education, and governments to develop people's strategies that help guide them through these times and position for future success. Our clients include local and regional governments, universities, and some of the biggest Fortune 500 companies, all of whom are seeking to build strategies to help them thrive during these changing times. So give us a call, 1-800. So give us a call and let's see how we can help your organization. And in the meantime, I hope you enjoy the fall season. Thanks for joining us on this Beer with MZ Burning Glass. Cheers and happy Friday.
Yeah.
Howdy, y'all. I reckon y'all gonna have a good Friday. Yeehaw!